afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Live at 4 on this Monday. Has your heart rate come down yet from those football games?
How about it? How about those Packers? Finally.
And the Vikings.
Yeah, that was a heart stopper.
What a game that was.
Boy, there's nothing like it, though.
But hopefully we're on the winning ways now with the Pack.
Yes.
Looked good last night.
Let's hope so.
Aaron looked very good.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
So, on to the news. Topping our headlines, actually, on to the weather. On to our headlines today. Snow is on the way. Chief Meteorologist Gary Canalti is standing by with your first warned forecast.
And even though the November election was almost a week ago, there is still an asterisk next to some of the results. Political reporter Will Keneally explains.
And 3 University of Virginia football players were killed last night. One of them a former Badger. We'll tell you about the suspect who was apprehended today and how the community is holding up. But first, let's take a look outside. You can just feel something in the air, can't you?
That's right. Feels like snow, or it smells like snow, too.
Slippery road alert. Chief Meteorologist Gary Canalti is out on the patio where it's still kind of nice out.
It is. It hasn't started snowing yet. But once the snow starts, this will be the first widespread snow for tomorrow and tomorrow night. Not looking for a major snow event, but, you know, that first one, it's always tough on the drivers. They got to get used to driving in slippery conditions. With temperatures right around freezing, that could make for some slippery road surfaces. Let's start out by taking a look at the alert day that we have in the forecast. That is for light snow from early tomorrow morning through tomorrow night, and then maybe a little more off and on showery type snow into Wednesday. About 1 to 3 inches of accumulation through tomorrow night, maybe another inch in a few spots on Wednesday, but for the most part, all of southern Wisconsin will have a widespread light snow. Now, visible cloud track showed at least a little sunshine today, but the thicker clouds are out to the west. There has been some snow over parts of Minnesota and Iowa. This is snow vision snowfall accumulation over the last 24 hours, and about a 1 to 3 inch snowfall across parts of southeastern Minnesota. But you can see on Doppler track, most of the more persistent snow is to our north and west. Just a few flurries that aren't even reaching the ground into southern Wisconsin, and 6-hour future track radar keeps most of that snow to our north, but snow across southern Iowa will be heading in our direction for tomorrow. High temperatures today, upper 30s, 37 in Madison, 42 degrees in Lone Rock, but current temperatures are in the upper 30s, 37 right now in Madison. Across Dane County, we're seeing temperatures in the middle 30s in Belleville and Perry. And look for skies to remain mostly cloudy this evening. Just an outside chance for a flurry. Otherwise, temperatures dropping to around the upper 20s by late evening. As we check out first warn traffic, some good news, at least for now. This will change for tomorrow. You can see traffic moving pretty steadily along the Beltline, I-3990 down to the south, 994 east toward Milwaukee, and up to the north on US 151 and I-3990, 94. That's your news for now, first warn traffic.
All right, Gary, thank you. Well, even though the November election was almost a week ago, there's still an asterisk next to the results. That's because the results are not official until counties complete their canvass process.
That is where a board combs through the results and makes sure that there are no issues.
Political reporter Will Keneally was at the Dane County canvass this morning and shares the process with us. Will.
Well, it's easy enough when everything goes smoothly, right? Just verify the vote totals against the paper record. But what happens when there's something off? Even if there is just one vote off, this bipartisan group of canvassers looks closely at it, like this instance of a vote in Verona.
What they wrote in was Evers and Rodriguez. So at this point, the election workers need to adjust their tape, one, and give credit more to Evers, because you can do that. That's really ugly. But that is clearly a vote for Evers, and it's not recorded by the electronics.
So this causes an issue. One vote tally shows that vote as a write-in, another as a vote for Evers. What they'll do in this case is go back and look at the ballot itself to confirm that the vote should go to Evers in that instance. And it gets that granular. One vote off, and they will investigate why it happened. And the process will continue tomorrow. Later this month, all of the counties will submit their election results to the State Elections Commission, where the chair will certify the state's results.
Interesting. Well, thank you. Well, after last night's shooting at the University of Virginia that killed 3 students and injured 2 others, messages of support and grief are pouring in from throughout the country as students and families mourn the lives lost. Of the 3 victims who were killed was former Badger Devin Chandler, who was a wide receiver from Huntersville, North Carolina. He recently transferred from Wisconsin to Virginia.
You know, about 10:30, and you know, we met with our guys last night at 7:10, and then, you know, probably till 8:30, and you just think they probably did something very similar to what we did in our meeting. Don't even care to talk about that game. I think we just kind of put it aside. I'll answer any questions afterwards if you have to, but you know, our hearts and our prayers go out to the city of Charlotte, University of Virginia, Coach Tony Elliott and his his football team that's got to be going through it right now. I can't imagine losing 3 guys in the room here.
In the wake of the news, UW interim head football coach Jim Leonard tweeted Chandler, quote, had a lasting impact on his teammates even after he left UW, which is a testament to the type of person he was. His personality was infectious, and he was a joy to be around. Our team is hurting for him and his family. Brent Moss, one of Wisconsin's star running backs of the 1990s, passed away over the weekend. Moss, a Racine native, paved the way for what would become a multi-decade stretch of game-changing running backs in Madison. He was part of the '93 team that captured a Big Ten title and first ever Rose Bowl win. That season, Moss recorded over 1,600 rushing yards and 16 touchdowns. That same year, Moss was also named Rose Bowl MVP, Big Ten MVP, and won the Chicago Tribune's Silver Football. Moss played 1 season in the NFL for the then St. Louis Rams in 1995. Brent Moss was just 50 years old. Well, it's a sad but necessary reality. A behavioral health hospital is opening a new children's unit to help prevent kids from dying of suicide.
Our Tahlil Moeddin spoke with folks at Miramont Behavioral Hospital about their plans. Tahlil?
For months, Miramont has had to turn away about a dozen teens a week who are seeking mental health treatment and support. They simply don't have the resource, or they didn't. But now they're looking forward to saying yes. In 2 weeks, the hospital will open its adolescence ward with space for at least 28 inpatient beds for kids aged 12 to 17. Miramont leadership wants especially to reach families who have had to drive hours away to get care.
When you have to go to a hospital that's 4 hours away, and mom and dad are trying to work or siblings are working, realistically them being involved in the care is going to be difficult.
They also say the new unit will double the number of private operator beds in Dane County. Now, tonight at 6, I'll share more on the increasing number of kids in our area who are ending up in emergency rooms with suicidal thoughts and why doctors say more facilities like this one are needed.
We'll see you at 6 o'clock. Thank you. The balance of power in the House of Representatives is still up for grabs.
Some of the most contested races have yet to be determined, but for those who have won, it's already time to get to work.
Nicole D'Antonio, that is, has more details from Capitol Hill.
House Republicans are discussing who they want to be their leader in the next Congress ahead of a vote Tuesday.
I'm fully in support of Kevin McCarthy as Speaker. I think he's done a great job as a Republican leader, and I believe he has earned the support.
House Minority Leader Kevin McCarthy could face a challenge for his leadership from some right-wing members of the party. There's a movement to delay Tuesday's vote until control of the chamber is determined. Right now, CBS News projects the House as leans Republican, but Democrats still have a path to keep the majority.
Whatever the number, whatever the control looks like, it's going to be very close, and there's going to be a lot of opportunity for bipartisan legislation.
Democrats won't hold leadership votes until the end of the month. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi says she doesn't know yet if she'll run again, but she has support.
The Bulls would still love to have Michael Jordan. I'd still love to have Nancy Pelosi, for sure.
Senate Republicans will hold their leadership vote on Wednesday, but there isn't much of a question of who will win since no one is challenging Mitch McConnell.
The great wrestling champion Ric Flair used to say, to be the man, you got to beat the man. And so far, no one's had the nerve to step forward and challenge Senator McConnell.
There's still one Senate seat left to be decided, with incumbent Democrat Raphael Warnock looking to hold off Republican Herschel Walker in Georgia's December 6th runoff. Nicole D'Antonio, CBS News, Capitol Hill.
And Senate Democrats are scheduled to vote on their leadership December 1st.
Landmark talks today between two of the world's most powerful leaders. It will take more than a handshake for President Biden and China's President Xi Jinping to get past their differences, but both agreed to try as they met face to face for the first time since President Biden took office nearly 2 years ago. The leaders of the world's two largest economies talked for 3 hours on the eve of the G20 summit in Bali, Indonesia.
We discussed Russia's aggression against Ukraine, reaffirmed our shared belief in the threat or the use of nuclear weapons is totally unacceptable. We're going to compete vigorously, but I'm not looking for conflict. I'm looking to manage this competition responsibly.
Both China and the U.S. are at odds over trade, technology, Chinese spying, human rights, and China's growing aggression toward Taiwan. China's leader told President Biden the Taiwan issue is a red line that must not be crossed. While overseas, President Biden didn't miss a chance to run a victory lap after the Democrats' success in the midterms. The president said he knows allies around the world are watching American politics and declared no nation is better positioned to help build a successful future than the United States.
Today marked the beginning of International Education Week 2022, and the University of Wisconsin virtually hosted a keynote event to kick it off. Keynote speaker Tom Barrett, former mayor of Milwaukee and current ambassador to Luxembourg, spoke with the dean of UW Law School's Daniel Tokachi about how the university helped him succeed in all of his public service roles.
When this opportunity came, I can point back to my experience, again, a combination of the University of Wisconsin, the whole University of Wisconsin system that really planted that seed for me. And so having students expose themselves to courses or to different areas that they might not be familiar with can open so many doors for them because we don't know what our life is going to be 25 years from now or 30 years from now or sometimes even 5 years from now.
Ambassador Barrett is a Milwaukee native and two-time graduate of the university, gaining an undergrad degree in economics and graduating from UW's law school with honors. International Education Week ends on November 18th, and the UW will be hosting a series of events before then that can be found at iew.international.wisc.edu.
We have a link on Channel 3000. That's easier.
Just in time for Ralphie to tell another Christmas story. His home is up for sale. That's according to a website at ChristmasStoryHouse.com. The house in Cleveland, Ohio, served as a main setting in the 1983 Christmas classic. It's going up for sale.
They have not listed a price for the less than 1.5 acre property. The sale comes as a sequel to the famous movie is set to be released. A Christmas Story Christmas premieres November 17th on HBO Max.
What a catchy title.
Yes, but don't mess with the classics.
No,
I don't know.
No, you shouldn't. Well, still to come at 4, we'll look at the implosion of the cryptocurrency exchange known as FTX.
That's when Live at 4 continues. We'll find out what happened to the company's founder and the billions of dollars lost by investors when we come back.
You're watching News 3 Now, Live at 4. Go farther with personal checking choices. At Starion Bank, you make the decisions. Your money, your style. Apply online in just 4 minutes at starionbank.com.
Experience does count. When you're shopping for new furniture, a mattress set, or flooring, come to the experts at McGann Furniture and Flooring in Baraboo. Our experienced staff is well-trained in home decorating and will answer all your questions so you can buy with confidence. You'll find big city selection and an enjoyable shopping experience. And remember, we don't raise prices only to lower them later for a sale. Come see the difference experience can make at McGann Furniture and Flooring, downtown Baraboo.
It's a fact. 2 out of 3 Americans who qualify for Medicare do not receive all the benefits they deserve. You could be missing out. Now, Anthem Blue Cross and Blue Shield introduces a free Medicare plan checkup to make sure you receive all the benefits you qualify for in 2023. Call 1-855-597-0884 today and receive extra benefits for a $0 monthly premium. Benefits like dental, vision, hearing, and prescription drugs. And to help you stay healthy at home, you can have free prescription drug delivery, online doctor visits 24/7, and free exercise classes. You can even receive money towards over-the-counter health items. Call 1-855-597-0884 today and feel confident you have all the benefits you deserve for 2023. You can receive extra benefits for a $0 monthly premium, like dental, vision, hearing, and prescription drugs. Call 1-855-597-0884 and make sure you're not missing out.
Right now, score the lowest prices of the year at Brothers Maine. You won't find lower prices anywhere. And enjoy our free delivery. Shop family-owned Brothers Maine's low price guarantee on brands like Whirlpool, Maytag, KitchenAid, and Amana. Feel like family. Brothers Maine.
The holidays can be a busy time of year. Well, I'm going to let you in on my gifting secret for a stress-free holiday season. Nothing says happy holidays like a gift you make yourself. Just add those personal touches to really make it special. And you don't have to be a professional to spread holiday cheer.
Gifting has never been easier with holiday scratch games from the Wisconsin Lottery. With prices ranging from $1 to $20, they're available now at Wisconsin Lottery retailers.
Yum, yum!
Get ready for the rock and roll ride of your life with the final tour of Winter Dance Party, a tribute to Buddy Holly, Richie Valens, and the Big Bopper. Saturday, November 19th, presented by the Friends of the Performing Arts Center in Middleton. Tickets available online now.
Go farther with personal checking choices at Starion Bank. Like Smart Checking, it's free when you choose e-statements. Your money, your style. Apply online in just 4 minutes at starionbank.com.
Welcome back. Country star and philanthropist Dolly Parton has nabbed a big honor.
Yeah, Amazon founder Jeff Bezos named her the winner of the 2022 Courage and Civility Award. The award is worth $100 million. The country singer was also inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in early November. Her latest payout doesn't go to her, but to charities she deems worthy.
And I know that I've always said I try to put my money where my heart is. And I think you do the same thing. I will do my best to do good things with this money.
Well, Dolly is a well-known philanthropist, including donating $1 million to Vanderbilt University to help develop Moderna's COVID vaccine during the pandemic and efforts to support children's literacy. Her Imagination Library program has gifted nearly 200 million books to children since 1995, and earlier this year, her Dollywood Parks and Resorts announced it will pay 100% of all tuition costs, fees, and books for employees going to college. As for Bezos, he has pledged to give away most of his fortune during his lifetime.
A pair of Steve Jobs' old Birkenstocks just sold at auction for an astonishing price. According to Julian's Auctions, the Apple co-founder's beloved brown sandals went for $218,000. That is a record for the highest price ever paid for a pair of sandals, according to the auction house. Prior to the sale, the auction house described the shoes as well used but still intact, with the imprint of Steve Jobs' feet. Jobs died in 2011 from complications of pancreatic cancer.
Who would pay that kind of money?
I guess if you want to be in his shoes.
Literally.
Yeah.
Well, Joan Didion fans will soon have a chance to own something that belonged to her. The legendary writer and style icon died last year at the age of 87. Now, some of her personal items are being auctioned off, and the estate sale is causing quite a stir. Among the items available, artwork, photographs, books, and journals, even blank journals that she hadn't gotten around to writing yet. Also on the block is furniture from Didion's home, including the oak library table where she wrote, and a rattan chair where she often sat for photographs. The live auction takes place November 16th, but online bidding has already started. Stair Galleries, the company holding the auction, says not a single item has failed to attract a bid. Tesla and CEO Elon Musk will be in court this week.
At issue is the massive compensation package that Musk gets from the automaker that has helped make him the richest person in the world. The 2018 deal at the time was said to be nearly $56 billion. It set a current net value of almost $51 billion. Richard Tornetta brought the case to court on behalf of Tesla shareholders. He claims that Musk exploited control over the company in order to, quote, fund his personal ambition to colonize Mars. The class action lawsuit accuses Tesla's board of breaching its fiduciary duties.
Stocks snapped last week's winning streak and closed lower today. The Dow Industrials lost 211 points, closing at 33,536. The NASDAQ gave up 127. The S&P 500 off 35. Well, he's being called the Bernie Madoff of crypto.
Bryn Gingras reports on the multi-billionaire who lost most of his wealth in a single day and the stunning implosion of the digital currency company known as FTX.
In a matter of days, FTX, one of the largest cryptocurrency exchanges in the world, filed for bankruptcy. The company's 30-year-old CEO, Sam Bankman-Fried, resigned, and his $16 billion fortune erased. Bloomberg has called his meteoric fall from grace one of history's greatest ever destructions of wealth. Bankman-Fried has publicly apologized. I'm piecing together all the details, but I was shocked to see things unravel the way they did earlier this week, he wrote on Twitter. Now, allegations of mishandling of customer funds have emerged. Two sources familiar with the matter told Reuters at least $1 billion in customer funds have vanished. Bankman-Fried secretly transferred $10 billion of customer funds from FTX to his trading company Alameda Research, the sources told Reuters.
In some ways, this collapse of FTX is the Lehman Brothers moment of the crypto world. It is a classic financial crisis.
The downfall of the crypto exchange began earlier this month when serious questions were raised about the financial health of the company. Those questions caused many customers to cash out. Then, a failed merger between FTX and its rival platform Binance caused more strain on FTX. Binance backed out of its plans to acquire the company, saying its problems were beyond our control or ability to help. The Justice Department and SEC are launching probes into FTX. The company, which is headquartered in the Bahamas, is also being investigated by Bahamian authorities over potential criminal misconduct, and the White House addressing the need for oversight.
Without proper oversight, cryptocurrencies, it risks harming everyday Americans. But the most recent news further underscores these concerns and highlights why prudent regulation of cryptocurrencies is indeed needed.
At its peak, the crypto exchange was worth $32 billion and benefited from superstar endorsements from Tom Brady, Gisele Bündchen, Naomi Osaka, and Steph Curry.
I'm not an expert, and I don't need to be. With FTX, I have everything I need to buy, sell, and trade crypto safely.
The NBA's Miami Heat had its venue renamed as FTX Arena just last year, but now that name's coming off the building. It even ran an ad during this year's Super Bowl featuring Larry David.
I don't think so. And I'm never wrong about this stuff.
He wasn't.
That's right, he wasn't.
It's quite a story.
Yeah,
I can't wait for the movie.
Yeah, exactly. It'll be a good movie.
According to reports, those with money couldn't withdraw from their accounts and may not recoup their funds.
What's next? Washington could step in and pass regulations on the cryptocurrency industry.
Well, still to come at 4, it's a phenomenon sweeping the country, the immersive Van Gogh experience.
And now it is coming to the Madison area. We'll get a sneak peek of what you can expect to see coming up after Gary's snowy forecast.
Rest comfortably with brands you can trust at Wanakee Furniture ETC. Create a unique and stylish room with made-in-the-USA products from companies like Smith Brothers of Bern. Select from a wide variety of sofas at a great price.
Bring quality home at Wanakee Furniture ETC.
This is Connie Ryan of Ryan Funeral Homes. While things have changed, it's still necessary for families to stay connected. And when it comes to the loss of a loved one, it's important to process and grieve and honor your loved one in a way that keeps everyone safe. We're doing this through intimate services and private virtual streaming so your family can be part of the service no matter where they are. Ryan Funeral Homes are here with your safety in mind and compassionate care in your time of need.
Hey, we're here at the local farmers market where Informed Choice Insurance Agency is offering fresh, hand-picked local Medicare. What do you mean when you say shop local for Medicare?
Your local Medicare plans have all of the bells and whistles the national TV ads promise, only better because you're working with local agents who know the doctors, specialists, and the hospital networks inside and out. You're not going to get that talking to a national call center wanting to check your zip code.
Don't be fooled by national TV hype. When it comes to your Medicare options, keep it local with Informed Choice Insurance Agency, and their services are free.
In a recent clinical study, patients using Salonpas patch reported reductions in pain severity, using less or a lot less oral pain medicines, and improved quality of life. That's why we recommend Salonpas. It's good medicine.
How do you use your energy? Inspiring a spark of creativity? Working hard to reach your goals? Thinking outside the box to bring your vision to life? At Alliant Energy, we're creating more clean, renewable energy every single day to power what matters to you. Because even during the most powerful moments in our lives, we're not thinking about power, we're thinking about a brighter future. Alliant Energy, powering beyond.
Hey, there's my girl. Who's that?
Life can be uncomfortable. Your home doesn't have to be. Whether you're looking for all the advanced features or something with a lower upfront cost, with Rheem heating equipment, you can stay comfortable even in the most uncomfortable situations.
Oh, come on! Yes, let's go!
Feel the Wohlers difference. Call Wohlers Heating and Air Conditioning today, serving Dane County for over 45 years.
It all comes down to this.
We're breaking down all the tools you need for this election day.
They've already been waiting for a full hour.
Our team is spread across the state.
This one could not be tighter.
I will still be the 46th governor of the great state of Wisconsin.
Experience handcrafted and hand-finished furniture by genuine Amish craftsmen at Wanakee Furniture ETC, featuring hardwood made in the USA home furnishings by Simply Amish and other great brands you can trust.
Bring quality home at Wanakee Furniture ETC.
Well, take a look at this. We're starting your week off with a bang or two. A massive triple implosion brought down a trio of cooling towers at a shuttered coal plant in western Kentucky. The Paradise Fossil plant in Drakesboro had serviced the area for nearly 60 years. Its 435-foot triple towers were even the largest in the world when it was first built. The land's being cleared for future use. And over in Florida, residents flocked to bid a historic hotel bye-bye in Miami Beach. The once glamorous DeVille Hotel. It's been a Miami Beach staple, once hosting international stars from JFK to the Beatles, but years of neglect and financial troubles finally caught up with it, and engineers deemed it
I was
unsafe.
at the Deauville Beach Resort for a weather conference back in 2010. Remember when my Facebook and Gmail accounts were hacked?
Yes.
That's where I was, and it was through their Wi-Fi
Well,
system.
there you go.
It was.
It's karma. It's gone.
I'm glad the Deauville Beach Resort is gone. That's where the Beatles played the first time
Yeah,
they were in.
absolutely. That isn't where Jackie Gleason.
No, but it's a place to stay away from now.
Yeah, not good security.
No. We are looking for some snow here tomorrow. First widespread snow, but it should be a light snow. I'll tell you how much we can expect and when it'll arrive in just a few minutes.
Gruber Law Offices, Gruber Law Offices, Gruber Law Offices.
For over 35 years, Gruber Law Offices has had one goal: to provide top-notch legal services. One call, one call, one call, one call. That's all.
Do you suffer from chronic or severe back or neck pain? Did you know that there's now a treatment method available right here at Midwest Spine and Nerve Center that offers hope of avoiding spinal surgery for those suffering with bulging, herniated, or degenerative discs? Our therapies help reduce pain related to these conditions and have a high success rate in helping people just like you avoid back or neck surgery.
I've experienced low back pain for over 15 years. I had back surgery when I was 26 and had difficulties recovering. The doctors at Midwest Spine and Nerve Center have given me a new lease on life. I am now able to enjoy an active, pain-free lifestyle.
Call Midwest Spine and Nerve Center now to schedule a no-obligation consultation to see if our progressive pain-relieving therapies are right for you.
Give way to snow. Midwestern winters bring rough weather and high energy bills. Feldco's here to help with our biggest sale of the season. 50% off windows, no money down, and no interest until 2024. Winter's right around the corner, and the clock is ticking.
50% off windows ends soon. Call now.
For quality windows, siding, and doors, call 866 for Feldco.
At Honda, we know you have to drive through the mud if you want to reach the rainbow. Brave the desert before you find the oasis. Conquer the mountain to see how far your dreams can take you. The all-new CR-V and CR-V Hybrid, part of the Honda line of rugged vehicles.
Touching the stars.
Accidents don't just happen Monday through Friday. That's why Gruber Law Offices is here for you right now. Evenings, weekends, and holidays. Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Well, we have an alert day in the forecast for tomorrow. That is for the first widespread accumulating snow of the season. Not a heavy snow, but it'll be enough to make roads slippery. And this will be mainly from early tomorrow morning through tomorrow night. Now, we could see some snow showers linger into Wednesday with maybe some minor additional accumulations. But most areas will see about a 1 to 2 or 3 inch snowfall. And there could be up to an inch in a few spots on Wednesday with the additional snow showers. But all of southern Wisconsin is going to be affected by this. As you look at high-resolution radar, a lot of what you see here is aloft. Those flurries are not reaching the ground, but farther to the north and west they are across parts of Minnesota and northwestern Wisconsin. This area actually received about a 1 to 3 inch snowfall, but you can see the more persistent areas of snow and the heavier snow is moving through the Twin Cities over toward Eau Claire and eventually into northwestern Wisconsin, and this shows up very well on 6-hour future track radar. The more persistent snow is staying up to the north. It's possible we could see a flake or two this evening, but our snow is going to come from this system, which starts showing up across parts of southern Iowa and will reach us by tomorrow morning. Future track snowfall across the area, you can see very widespread 1 to 2 inch amounts. There could be a few places to pick up 3 or 4 inches. Hard to pick out exactly whether it be in Madison or Lone Rock, or well, actually might be a little more likely over parts of east central Wisconsin where they could get a little bit of enhancement off of Lake Michigan. But the problem there is that they're basically working against the warmer temperatures that also come in off the lake, so they could see more of a mixture of rain and snow, which would limit snowfall amounts. I think our temperatures will be cold enough for mainly snow across southern Wisconsin. And so there are winter weather advisories across Iowa and Illinois. Southern Wisconsin, we're more used to this type of snow, so no advisory for us, but it certainly will be slippery. But down there, again, the winter weather advisories. Also that winter weather advisory for eastern parts of Minnesota and western Wisconsin. That's through this evening for that snow that's departing the Twin Cities area. And then as we look toward Thanksgiving, this is 12:30 on Wednesday of next week. Notice the possibility for some light rain and snow showers to develop. Not a big system right now at this point, but it does bear some watching because it's to our south. Right now, our temperatures should warm up to the point where we'll see mainly rain showers in the afternoon and a mixture of rain and snow showers or snow showers at night, but this is early on Thanksgiving morning. So again, the possibility is there that we could see some inclement weather. That's still a ways off though. So we're dealing with this system here, the one to the south. Fortunately, the two of them will stay far enough apart that we're not looking at a major storm system to rev up. Plan your night, look for cloudy skies, some light snow developing by morning. Temperatures will be in the upper 20s and low 30s by morning, 31 in Verona, 30 degrees in Windsor, and then across the rest of southern Wisconsin, 30 in Platteville, 32 in Janesville, and 32 in La Crosse. For tomorrow, we'll see light snow for much of the day, high temperature at 35, and again, about 1 to 3 inches of accumulation through tomorrow night. Planning your day, beginning early tomorrow morning. Notice how the snow by 6 a.m. starts to really overspread much of southern Wisconsin, but notice these temperatures right around freezing or just a little bit above. Closer to Lake Michigan, there might be more of a mix there because temperatures will be a few degrees warmer, but the light snow will continue tomorrow afternoon, and again, amounts probably in the 1 to 3 inch range, maybe a couple 4 inch amounts in a few spots. Otherwise, look for some flurries on Thursday, and look at the temperatures by Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Daytime highs low to mid 20s, nighttime low temperatures by Sunday morning in the single digits. Now, the record low for Sunday morning is 5 degrees, so we'll be close to it, but I think we won't set a record for that. But still, that is about 25 degrees below normal. And then that system Wednesday and Thursday, a chance of rain or snow showers, still a long ways off, but we'll keep a very close eye on that.
Traveling for the holiday, you got to keep an eye on it, but it's a ways off.
Right. Time to prepare.
Worry about tomorrow first. Make sure that your brush is in your car.
Do that now. Yeah,
that's
be
good
ready
advice.
for tomorrow morning.
Gary, thank you.
Thanks, Gary.
If you haven't already seen it on social media, you probably spotted the billboards around town. The incredibly popular immersive Van Gogh exhibit is coming to Madison.
The highly sought-after experience invites you to step inside the works of 19th century painter Vincent van Gogh. We got a sneak peek at the phenomenon that has been sweeping the country.
It's a new way of encountering art. That's what our goal was here.
How would you describe for people how seeing this is different than going to an art museum?
It's a different way of encountering art. You're feeling not as though you're looking at something that is static, you're actually immersed in it, and something that in a painting might be an inch tall, a person, is blown up so that they're life-size. You're standing next to that person. You can actually sort of see Van Gogh's brush strokes as they might have been put onto the canvas. We feel as though, in some ways, we're putting you into the painting so that you can see it as though Van Gogh might have seen it as he was envisioning it. The projections themselves are about 35 minutes long, and people come and oftentimes will stay in the gallery for multiple viewings. Some people meditate, some people find it very invigorating. They run around, kids dance in the space. It's really, really a lovely, lovely experience. But it's really all about being a big tribute to, of course, the magnificent Vincent van Gogh.
What do we know about his life?
We don't know that much about his early life. We know that he did start painting in the final 10 years of his life. And I think it's fairly commonly assumed that he was suffering from some kind of mental illness. He did spend time in a sanatorium, and he had violent outbursts, but he was producing art at a rapid pace. 1-2 paintings a day sometimes. Over the course of the 10 years, he created over 900 paintings, plus sketches, plus avid letter writing. He was very, very active and very emotional. From his letters, we can read that he was very emotional. He got into fights. This installation that we have in our lobbies is called Letters from Vincent. And what this does is it takes the archive of Vincent van Gogh's 1,000+ letters that he wrote during his lifetime, mostly to his brother Theo. And what you see here are images of his actual letters, mostly to his brother Theo. You'll see that there's sketches in these letters. So when I talked about the fact that he was painting and doing sketches, sometimes he would put a sketch right into a painting or into a letter to his brother Theo. And we have been able to dissect these letters so that if you would like to write a letter to Vincent van Gogh and receive a response, you will get a personalized response. You take your phone, you scan this QR code, you can ask him a question like, how do you feel like you were never recognized in your life? Or how would you feel if you knew you were regarded as one of the most successful and most important artists in history? You will then receive a personalized email in Van Gogh's handwriting that personally addresses your question to him.
Do you have to know or be familiar with his art to fully enjoy this?
Absolutely not.
Or does it open a whole new world to you?
We think this opens up a whole new world for people, and we actually feel as though this is an excellent way to introduce young people to art who may not be attracted initially to the more traditional art museum environment. We feel like this is a great way to really get them to love art.
It is really beautiful. You saw it in Vegas.
I saw it in Vegas. You know, I have no skin in this game, but you should go see this.
The music really grabs you, too. It was really beautiful. About 6 million people have seen immersive Van Gogh. And Nick said that translates into about 1 in 85 people in the U.S. So that's how popular it is. Immersive Van Gogh opens Thanksgiving Day and runs until January 8th in the Greenway Station Shopping Center. The show is in the site of the former DSW shoe warehouse on Deming Way. DSW moved a little further down the block. Tickets range in price from $35 to $99 for VIP packages. You can buy tickets at the door or online at vangoghmadison.com.
The price varies when you go.
Right.
It's more expensive on the weekends than on a Tuesday.
Exactly. And then there's higher level VIP packages where you.
But it is worth seeing.
It was beautiful. Yeah. I just got like a little taste of it, so now I'm really excited to see the whole show.
Well, coming up next year on Live at 4, we'll take a look at this holiday season's top toys.
And then coming up next hour at 5, we talk to one of Brent Moss's teammates and an NFL veteran, Tarek Saleh, about who Brent Moss was as a teammate. That's coming up at 5.
At McGann Furniture and Flooring in Baraboo, we know that hardworking people want the most value for their money. At McGann's, we've already sorted out and selected the brands that we feel offer you the most bang for your buck. From young couples to senior citizens, we offer a huge selection at prices that will fit your budget. And remember, at McGann's, we don't raise prices only to lower them later for a sale. Discover the difference at McGann Furniture and Flooring, downtown Baraboo.
Clean, safe, fun. I was hoping daytime care for Mom would be like that. Grace's new center is so nice. Now, caring for Mom is so much easier.
It's easier to manage my chemo side effects since a Grace Supportive Care came to see me. It was a Grace, but it wasn't hospice.
When you're ready for hospice, you want a Grace. They helped make my dad's last weeks comfortable, calm. It was beautiful.
A Grace, caring every step of the way.
There will always be bumps in the road, but we got guts, America. We got freedom. We got power. We got future. So let's drive on and make the future we want to see together. Because your new Ford vehicle is just the start of a journey. So stop by your Ford dealer today and claim one of the thousands of new Ford trucks and SUVs on their way. We've been building this country for 119 years, but we're just getting started.
There's a reason big dental bills often come as a shock, because sometimes you don't realize what's not covered until you get the bill. That's why affordable dental insurance from Physicians Mutual is important. It can give you benefits that go beyond what you get from more limited coverage plans. Because no one likes a big dental bill, especially if you're retired or on a fixed income. For a free information kit, call or go online now. This isn't some discount plan or preventive-only coverage. This is real dental insurance that helps cover over 350 procedures, like cleanings, fillings, crowns, bridges, root canals, even dentures, at any dentist you want. Dental insurance from Physicians Mutual Insurance Company helps cover preventive care, basic work, and major procedures, with no deductibles and no annual maximum. For your free information kit with all the details, call now or visit sendinfokit.com.
Physicians Mutual, Physicians Mutual.
New at 5, any errors from election tallies are found and corrected by the Dane County Board of Canvassers. We'll walk you through the process firsthand.
An alert day remains in the forecast for Tuesday and Tuesday night for our first widespread accumulating snow of the season. That snow will lead to unseasonably cold weather by Friday and the weekend. I'll let you know how much snow to expect at 5.
And ahead at 6, suicide prevention in teens is the primary goal of a new local hospital unit. We'll examine the tactics used and how they plan to decrease the rise in emergency visits tonight at 6.
Take a look at Baltimore, Maryland as we spin the weather satellite. Pretty at night.
Oh, it is. That is a pretty skyline at night.
45
dark there.
45. I've never been, as we've mentioned before. 45 degrees. Not bad. The holidays are almost here, which means kids are writing up those wish lists.
This year, the most coveted gifts feature favorite characters and a little magic.
Naomi Ruckham takes a look.
The new Pokemon Squishmallow is one of the year's hottest toys.
If you don't get it now, you might not get it?
Correct, yeah. These are going to be sold out very, very quickly. They're only available in limited quantities. The Toy Insider's Marissa Silva says the latest toy from Magic Mixies will also be popular.
The brand new crystal ball for this year, and we are getting ready to conjure our Mixie friend.
Kids use a magic wand to reveal their own character.
About as interactive as it can get. Yeah, for sure. And what I love most about this, you can reset it and do this magic experience over and over again.
Many toys have an educational twist, like the Coco Melon Learning Bus.
So when you pop it in here, the bus will recognize which letter. So we'll say A.
But if you want to go big,
some really cool 360 spins.
There's the remote-controlled Jurassic World T-Rex.
He's got some great sound effects, too. Yeah.
Dolls are in demand like these from the new Black Panther Wakanda Forever movie. And LOL Surprise has customizable dolls with 320 mix and match looks.
The shades, the earrings, the dress, the hairstyles, you can really do lots of different things with these dolls.
But no matter what your kids' hearts desire, be ready to spend more.
Inflation is hitting the toy box for sure. We're really recommending that people build about 15% more into their toy shopping budgets this year.
Unlike the past 2 years, toy companies expect to have plenty of supply. Still, you may want to snag the most popular items before they disappear. Naomi Ruckham, CBS News, New York.
Well, some of the hottest toys can run as much as $300, but there are plenty of high-value toys available for $20 or less.
That's right. Especially this year, you got to be careful.
And you're happy not to be in the toy market.
Except what happens then, you move out of the toy era into the technology era, which is just as expensive.
Well, movie theaters very busy this past weekend, thanks mostly to one film.
Our film critic Will Loper has the numbers and shows us what to watch and what to skip when Live at 4 continues.
Go farther with personal checking choices. At Starion Bank, you make the decisions. Your money, your style. Apply online in just 4 minutes at starionbank.com.
Everything seems to be getting more and more expensive these days. And it's the same for your heating bills. Since it will cost more to heat your home this winter, USA Insulation wants to give you control over your utility bills. Our premium injection foam keeps the cold outside and your warm, comfortable air inside, right where it belongs. Call now before winter and get a $500 early bird discount.
USA Insulation.
I've got a secret. I did all of my holiday shopping in one place. Do you want to know where? At the WISC Company in Middleton. I found Bagolini purses for Mom, Fraser fur candles, my sister's favorite, earrings for me, even Weber grill accessories for Dad. And their holiday showroom, it's a wonderland. So this season, check out the WISC Company, my holiday happy place.
Attention Medicare beneficiaries. If you have or are eligible for Medicaid, please listen closely. You may be eligible for a Medicare Advantage plan from WellCare with a zero or low plan premium. Call now. We can answer your questions and help you enroll over the phone. WellCare provides access to essential benefits that go beyond original Medicare, such as dental, vision, hearing, and prescription drug coverage with free home delivery, free over-the-counter healthcare items, free groceries with a healthy food card, free gym membership, and home-delivered meals. Plus, extra benefits like more access to care with free transportation and WellCare's telehealth services, including online doctor visits. WellCare is contracted with Medicare to provide plans that may be perfect for you. Call 1-844-682-9370. Now, that's 1-844-682-9370. WellCare, Medicare done well.
One call, that's all.
مكتب محاماة جروبر، مكالمة واحدة، هذا كل شيء.
جروبر 律师馆，一个电话就够了。محامية جروبر، هالمر نسوع. Oficina Gruber Law, una llamada, nada más.
Ufficio degli avvocati Gruber. Ci vuole solo una chiamata.
No matter how you say it, it's always one call, that's all.
Go farther with personal checking choices at Starion Bank. Like Smart Checking, it's free when you choose e-statements. Your money, your style. Apply online in just 4 minutes at starionbank.com.
Well, as we check out first warning traffic, looks like there's a stalled vehicle eastbound on the Beltline just past Verona Road. Just starting to see a little bit of a slowdown there. Must have just happened. Otherwise, the Beltline in pretty good shape. I-39, 90, 94 on the east side of Madison. No problems there. Right now, about a 15 to 16 minute trip either way on the Beltline between University Avenue and the interstate. That's your news for now. First warning traffic.
All right, Gary, thank you. Oh, an ice-cold weekend outside combined with a clear favorite usually means good things at the box office.
Here to tell us what his take was on this past weekend is our film critic Will Loper. Here is the Loper Report.
Hey, Mark and Susan. Black Panther Wakanda Forever is here, setting new box office records and settling into the category of good but not great Marvel movies. Wakanda Forever made $180 million domestically, becoming the biggest November opening weekend ever, beating the previous record owner, The Hunger Games: Catching Fire, which made $158 million in 2013. This is now the 30th film in the Marvel Cinematic Universe and is a follow-up to 2018's Black Panther. After the death of its star, Chadwick Boseman, in 2020, The script to this sequel was reworked and deals with themes of grief and loss as it handles Bozeman's passing.
Only the most broken people can be great leaders.
In the film, the nation of Wakanda finds itself at odds with another highly advanced civilization hidden underwater, led by the wing-footed Namor.
His people did not call him General or King. They called him Kukulkan, the feather serpent god. Killing him will risk eternal war.
Namor ends up being the standout in the film, along with Angela Bassett, who plays the Queen of Wakanda.
And my entire family is gone! Have I not given everything?
The visuals at times can be fantastic, but the rewriting of the script feels apparent, with story beats that don't quite make sense, and a conclusion that feels rushed and not totally earned. If you're a Marvel fan, Wakanda Forever is still worth seeing. It just doesn't reach the top tier of superhero films. Over on streaming services, new on Disney Plus is the series Zootopia Plus.
Good evening.
The show checks back in with the world from Disney's fantastic 2016 film.
Dad, take the kids home and watch out for Timmy. He's a biter.
I'm not changing any diapers. New on Paramount Plus is Sylvester Stallone's first foray into television, the mob drama Tulsa King.
Name's Tyson. Welcome to Tulsa.
What crew runs this neighborhood?
No crew up in here. We're in the middle of nowhere.
You gotta know your risk.
There was no risk until you came along.
And get ready for Christmas with a new season of The Great British Baking Show Holidays, streaming on Netflix this Friday.
What I want to see from these pies is fantastic flavor and for it to say Christmas.
For Live at 4, I'm Will Loper.
I'm sure they've been practicing.
Oh, I cannot wait.
Gave out a yelp.
I can't wait. I love the British Baking Show.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, there we go.
All right, we'll have a final check your forecast coming up.
So with a Planet Fitness Black Card, I'll get a post-workout glow like that guy.
Everybody knows that you need to glow.
And I get a free Amazon Halo to track my fitness and sleep.
Get the PF Black Card for 0 enrollment, $24.99 a month, and get a free Amazon Halo View. Ends November 15th.
You didn't live this strong, this long, to get put on the shelf like a porcelain doll. But 1 out of 2 women over 50 will suffer a fracture from osteoporosis. You should know you can build new bone with Evenity for postmenopausal women with osteoporosis at high risk for fracture. Ask your doctor if you can do more than just slowing down bone loss with Evenity. Want stronger bones? Then build new bone. Evenity can help in just 12 months. Evenity is proven to reduce spine fracture risk by 73%.
Evenity can increase risk of heart attack, stroke, or death from a cardiovascular problem. Do not take Evenity if you have low blood calcium or are allergic to it. Serious allergic reactions and low blood calcium have occurred. Tell your doctor about jawbone problems, as they have been reported with Evenity, or about pain in your hip, groin, or thigh, as unusual thigh bone fractures have occurred.
Don't let a break put you on a shelf. Talk to your doctor about building new bone with Evenity.
Need life insurance? Select Quote found Jacob, 40, a $500,000 policy for only $19 a month. And Select Quote found his wife Wendy, a $500,000 policy for only $17 a month.
Select Quote. We shop, you save.
So with a Planet Fitness Black Card, I'll get a post-workout glow like that guy.
Everybody knows that you need to glow.
And I get a free Amazon Halo to track my fitness and sleep.
Get the PF Black Card for 0 enrollment, $24.99 a month, and get a free Amazon Halo View. Ends November 15th.
Alert days in the forecast for accumulating snow. I'll let you know how much to expect and when it'll arrive.
Then News 3 Now walks you through the process of certifying election results. We'll see how discrepancies are found and accounted for coming up at 5.
A small community's big tribute to its veterans.
I think to me the wall says, as a Vietnam vet, welcome home.
Leah Linscheid shows you how students in her hometown of Highland helped bring a school project idea to life for their village. Tonight at 10.
Temperatures right now are in the middle 30s to around 40 degrees, still 41 in Lone Rock, 37 in Madison, across Dane County, 39 Edgerton, 37 in Sun Prairie, and 39 in Sauk City. Look for skies to be mostly cloudy this evening. Temperatures dropping off into the upper 20s. Again, an alert day in the forecast for tomorrow for accumulating snow of 1 to 3 inches. We'll be right back.
Fry Construction wants to thank you for once again voting us Best of Madison 3 years running with 27% off gutters or insulation. Your neighbors already know how we strive to meet and exceed expectations with each and every project. That's why they voted us Best of Madison 3 years in a row. Experience the Best of Madison for yourself with Fry Construction. Save 27% off gutters or insulation with any full roof replacement project. Schedule your consultation today at fryconstruction.com.
My holiday tip, check everything off your wish list at the WISC Company. My home sparkles with lights, ornaments, and smells of evergreen. I can fill my friends' stockings with gifts as unique as they are. But what I wish for most, family memories. Reading books, playing games, the perfect tree, and pictures with Santa's reindeer. I knew the Bruce Company could fill all my holiday wishes. Bring your list to the Bruce Company in Middleton, your holiday experts.
Hey, you want to join our rewards program? Collect hot dog points to unlock access to our VIP lounge.
That doesn't seem very...
rewarding. With a BMO Savings Builder account, you get a cash reward for every month you save.
Wait, so you're going to reward me for saving my own money?
You got it. A little incentive to help you get into the habit of saving.
That sounds great, but do you have VIPs?
Yeah, absolutely. We call them customers.
When a bank helps you make real financial progress, that's the BMO effect.
There will always be bumps in the road, but we got guts, America. We got freedom. We got power. We got future. So let's drive on and make the future we want to see together. Because your new Ford vehicle is just the start of a journey. So stop by your Ford dealer today and claim one of the thousands of new Ford trucks and SUVs on their way. We've been building this country for 119 years, but we're just getting started.
I became an orthopedic surgeon for a lot of reasons.
For a lot of reasons.
For a lot of reasons. To help you take walks again. To ease your pain. To rebuild your strength. And at every step along the way,
We take the time to answer all your questions.
we're here because we care. We care about you. You.
You.
They care about me.
Sauk Prairie Healthcare Orthopedics, now offering robotic-assisted knee replacement.
Welcome back. The Paris Organizing Committee for the 2024 Olympic and Paralympic Games revealed its mascot today.
And it can't be any more French than this. The mascot features a Phrygian cap, also known as a Liberty cap, and is an updated version of the conical cap.
What?
I don't know what the prompter left me here. It later became a symbol of the pursuit of liberty in the American and French revolutions, and the choice to use it for the games seemed to draw out links between the modern France and the ancient world.